welcome to another episode of Matt's Finds. I want to thank all my subscribers for all the likes and shares. You guys rock. Alright, let's get today's episode started. I got some cool stuff that I found this weekend, but first, I went through my change and I happened to find a nickel from 1947. I don't know if you guys can see the date on these right here too good, but yeah. So yeah, that's going to go into the silver collection because as we all know, that's almost mostly silver, and that's an awesome find. So I'm going to put that coin up. Alright, let's get to the first thing that we found that's cool. Alright, check this out. We found this at the Goodwill in Greenville off of Woodruff Road. This is a 1970s Radio Shack remote control Lamborghini Contact LP 505. And as you can see, it is gray with the number 2 logos. And they say that when people own this, the batteries would only last 10 minutes, guys. And it was done. That was all the play you got out of this thing. Alright, so it came in a couple of other different colors, but this silver one was like the more sought after. It looked cooler, so everybody wanted that one. It had working lights when it was working. These came on and stuff. And little keynotes, it was made in Hong Kong, Japan. And apparently when I looked this up, there used to be a wing right here that went across the backside. So it is missing the wing, but yeah, still pretty clean in the battery compartment. Everything's good in that way. So yeah, we're definitely going to have to link this up with somebody. I know my buddies out there that collect Lamborghinis and model cars and stuff, they're going to really want this. Alright, so let's go to the next thing we got on the list. We have a 1975, and you can see this guy right here, from 1975 from the Schaefer Manufacturing Company, the Super Toe, NFL Minnesota's Super Jock football. And when you slammed his head down, it would make his foot launch. You see how it's launching when I... Alright, so it came with a little football. And it had like some goalposts you could set up, and the object of the game was who could, you know, kick it the furthest, to go the furthest distance. And yeah, so that's a pretty cool find from the 1975 to it still be in the shape it is. I mean, you can just tell, like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, wow, that's old. I don't know how old until I looked it up, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I think that would have been a cool game to have back in the day to play. Alright, so, if you like this in the comments, or you know anything else about these, or if you had one of these when you was a kid and you're watching out there, let me know in the comments, man. I want to know how fun this game was, if y'all got real competitive or not. Alright, so, for the next thing on the list, we found a wood carved old timey car, and I don't know what kind of car this is, so hopefully one of you guys out there knows what this could possibly be. I mean, I have an idea, but I mean, back then pretty much all cars looked like that. They were either shorter or longer. Your 4-door, you know, so I just think it's really nice, the craftsmanship on this, and I only paid like $1 for this, and I'm sure somebody spent a lot of time carving this thing right here. It's all wood, the wheels move, every bit of this is wood. So this is awesome. I might just put this on my shelf, but you know, for the right price, I'll get it through the collector's hands. Alright, so I thought it was just a pretty cool, little different, unique collectible. So I'm going to stick this to the side for now. Alright, this has some damage, but I couldn't pass it up for 50 cents. Alright, so this is a Mercury Cougar plastic toy car. The roof is broken right here in the front where it came apart right here, and it's also broken right here. Now, if this was a metal car, no problem. I could just weld these right in place and smooth it and fix it and it'd be good to go, but it's plastic and I don't really have much experience with plastic welding yet. I want to get a plastic welder though and learn how to fix stuff. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I want to say, I can't find a date on this car, and I've torn it apart and everything. I kind of want to say this is from like the late 80s or something, because I remember playing with these kind of cars like this when I was younger. My buddy's dad had a big collection of these kind of cars, and he'd let us play with them in the living room, but they were these big, hunky plastic kind, you know, and it's flimsy plastic, but they're just big, you know, and we would race them all over the living room floor and stuff when we was little. So I want to say they're probably from like the late 80s or something. So if you got an idea of what year this could be, it could be 70s, I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below, for real. I found another one that I thought's really cool. Another car, and it's not really highly collectible. Now, I know there is people out there that do collect Avon, but it's got to be a certain theme, you know? Not anybody just collects, oh, Avon glass, because if you go to a thrift store, you'll see shelves of them. So, Avon stuff doesn't really sell too good. But I did find this I thought was unique. It is a 1926 checkered cab. This was a 5-ounce bottle, and the name of the bottle, the stuff that was in it, was called Wild Country Aftershave. So this right here was a pretty cool bottle. I don't really know the exact date on it when it was made. It just says 1926 checkered cab. Now I know this isn't from 1926, so I don't know, maybe I want to say maybe 90s, maybe 80s possibly, but it's pretty neat. The top comes off right here. You can clean it up, get it real good. If you want to take the top off for a sunny day. But yeah, when it rains, put the top back on. It's pretty cool. I mean, back then, today we didn't really have stuff like that. You know, you got your quick little shake and spray and stuff like that. But back then, it's pretty all you had was bottles of liquid that when you would get done shaving, you'd have to, you know, smack it on there. So yeah, I just thought this was a pretty cool find out there because I like old cars that look like this. So yeah, let's move on to the next thing that we got. Right here we have found from 2004. This is a James McMurray number 42 Texaco Havoline racing guy. It's the 2004 McFarlane toys. So McFarlane makes a lot of toys. They're really graphic with their toys. Like, they get really good on the details. I don't know if you can kind of see, but look up a picture of this guy and stick this toy right next to it, and it's kind of creepy how good they are at making toys. Like, look at his pants. They got the pants, like, with the how it's rippled down to the shoes. So this is a pretty good a make, I would say. This isn't just a crappy toy that just kind of looks like the person with a blank face. But yeah, so it's missing a pair of sunglasses and a helmet. So apparently he had sunglasses that you could put on him, and right here he would hold a helmet that you could not put on his head because he's wearing a hat, but you could remove the helmet out of the way. But it says $2 on the tag at a thrift store I went to, and whenever I rung it up at the register, she was like, oh, everything's half off today. I was like, sweet, so I got this for $1. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. I know a lot of people collect NASCAR and stuff, but when I first saw the logo, I'm not big into NASCAR. I have watched a couple races, but back in the day, I used to love NASCAR when it was the old school, like Bill Elliott, Dale Earnhardt Jr., and Dale Earnhardt Sr., and, you know, all those. But when I first saw this logo, I thought it was Davey Allison for a second. I was like, oh no, you know, I know he's worth a lot, because that was one of my dad's favorite NASCAR drivers. But this guy is like the guy that, you know, took over that logo, but I don't even know if he still races anymore. So if he still races, let me know in the comments. I have no clue. Alright guys, so let's go to the next thing. We have a Steve Parks #1 Pennzoil car oil filter display stand. Now look at this. This is like an oil filter, right? Just like an oil filter you would put on any regular truck or whatever. Okay, check this out. So you pop the bottom open, alright, just like an oil filter on there, and you pull it out. There's like a paper filter, just like it would be like an oil filter inside. It's pretty cool. Alright, so we open this bottom piece right here, and out pops a #1 Pennzoil NASCAR. Now this is pretty cool. Now when I first picked this up, I didn't know the car was in it until I got home and looked at it closer. I just thought it was just like a commemorative oil filter that was pretty cool. But this is actually marked 1 of 16,716, PN number 102340. So I think that's pretty neat. This is one of, you know, less than 17,000 out there. And you know, when sometimes they do limited edition things, it's like 1 of 50,000 or 1 of 100,000. So that's a pretty low number. It's not real low, but I mean, it's kind of low out there, but I'm pretty sure there's somebody out there that really needs this for their collection, for the Pennzoil, whether it be for the NASCAR #1 logo and all that. So we're gonna put that up to the side. Up next we have is marked Century Hardware, a 1957 Dodge D100 step-side pickup, limited edition coin bank. Still in the box, and we're going to go ahead and pop it open so we can take a closer look at it real quick. Let's open this up. Alright, so here we go. Wow, that's beautiful, guys. Look at this. That is awesome. I love it. This right here is a limited edition. As you can see, it is a coin bank right here. And it's pretty cool how they come with the little keys where you can unlock the bottoms of and get all your coins out. But it's not too action-like. The wheels do spin, but the doors do not open. The hood does not pop open. But it's really cool. I really like it. Century Hardware. I've never heard of Century Hardware, but I live down in South Carolina, so we have what's called an Ace Hardware around every corner. So if it's tied in together, I don't know, but I've never heard of Century. But this is pretty cool. If you've ever heard of Century Hardware, I always find these collectible cars like this that has like old logos of like grocery stores and hardware stores and shops that everybody's heard of from back in the day. I think this is a beautiful truck. I might have to just put that in my collection on my car shelf. But yeah, I love it. It's pretty cool. I really can't date it when it was made. It just says 57 Dodge. I mean, it doesn't have an actual year. I'm sure I could Google it, but I don't really have too much time to do stuff like that. So I'm going to put this back in the box. We're going to go to our next car. We found a 1940 Ford Woody Wagon Superior, and here it is. That's a pretty old car. It's not that old, really. I want to look for a date real fast. Let's see if we can hurry and find one. I know it's from the 90s because it's got this 0 to 3 age choking hazard on there. So it's probably, I want to say probably 95, 97, something like that. But yeah, it's a cool 1940 Ford Woody car. Very collectible. People love finding this, and if you know any more info about it, you can look up item number SS5706W, and made by JDY Incorporated in Danville, Virginia, China, of course. But I think it's a pretty cool collectible car. A lot of people I know, like I said, collect these. So, all right, let's go to the next thing we got on here. Is a Racing Champions. Y'all gonna love this. If you love rock and roll, you're gonna love this, or your parents or your older aunt and uncles and stuff are gonna love this. Check this out. I've never seen anything like this. Alright. It's made by Racing Champions, Street Wheels. This is a die-cast pack of cars from 1999 from the KISS catalog package number 14900. Is a set of KISS cars that's never been opened out of the box. Oh man, this is just so cool. I mean, it's got them all on there. It starts right here with Gene Simmons and goes all the way down, and it's got a KISS van at the top right here. The very top, where it's got the guys in the band right here. But it's pretty cool, and it's got the Chevy and Dodge logos on the back. It's got KISS Army Depot logos on the back, as you can see right here. So y'all can tell that's, this is authentic, I'm sure. It's pretty cool. The packaging right here is kind of like yellowed. And I don't know if that's because someone had this maybe on their shelf and they were a smoker. Or did they just use cheap plastic packaging because they knew it was going to get thrown away anyway and it yellowed every time. So really, you never know with stuff like this. Like, just because it's yellow doesn't mean that the person who owned it was a smoker. Sometimes the packaging just goes bad, or say they had it on a shelf and a window's sunlight kind of hit in. If it's something you want to keep nice looking, do not let the sun beam on it, because UV rays will destroy anything. I mean, especially plastics. Alright, so I'm going to give you one more closer up on that so you can see some of the cars that's in there. It looks like we got some Mustangs in there and some Camaros and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. So let's go to the next thing right here. Now this was pretty cool. We found, I'm keeping this. I'm not selling this to anybody. I just love this thing because you can use it anywhere just about. But this right here is from 1992. This is the clapper. And this still works, believe it or not. And you hardly see these anymore anywhere. But this thing was awesome. I remember all the commercials late at night when I was watching TV back in the day when I was younger. And you'd always have the, get the clapper. And have people, you know, like, clap on, clap off. Well, that's this thing right here. And it's awesome. It's got 3 settings, right? Where you can put it on like one clap to do on and off. Just like one quick, boom, it's on. Or it's off. And then you can set it on 2 claps and 3 claps. So this is pretty cool right here. I'm probably going to hook this up in my building somewhere so I can just walk in like and hit my lights on and stuff, you know. That'd be cool to walk in dark building just like thing, like magic. Alright guys, so while you've been watching this episode, you've probably noticed my shirt that I have on, right? Well, check this out. This is from The Big Bang Theory, right? I'm pulling it up so you can see it better. And it says Bazinga, and you know that. And it's got all the characters on there and it's marked. And it's got the DC logos and stuff. Well, check this out. I found this at a thrift store, brand new in the box, right? And this is the front of it. You know, it's supposed to be like what the shirt is on the front. But check this out. On the front right here, this says from Funko Pop Tees, right? And everybody knows Funko Pop right now. It's pretty big. You know, I don't really collect them too much, but I might have to start picking them up because I'm starting to see them more and more. But on the front right here, it says Funko 2019 Summer Convention Limited Edition Exclusive. So I'm assuming the only way you could have gotten this t-shirt is if you was present at this location when they had their convention, right? So this is the actual shirt that was inside of this box, and this was at a thrift store. Still had the plastic on it and everything. And they had another one. And had I known how rare these could possibly be, I probably would have bought the other one too. So I might have to go back and see if it's still there. But it's pretty cool. Like I said, this is what my t-shirt looks like on the front. And this is what the box looks like. Looks like a little carrying case without a handle, you know, kind of like a pack of animal crackers is what it reminds me of. But I just think that's pretty cool because these are limited edition. You just can't just go to Walmart and find this exact t-shirt, right? So I looked it up online. I paid, I think, $4. It had a tag on it for $12, but then there's another tag on top of it that said $4, right? So I was like, okay, cool, a t-shirt for $4. And when I looked it up, I see it selling on there like brand new in the box. Like I've opened it and I'm wearing mine proudly, but out of the, still in the box, I'm seeing them going for around $40 for one t-shirt. And I'm like, wow, that's, you know, maybe I should have left it in the box, but oh well, I opened it up so you guys could see it on there. Alright, so right beside that, right? Like I said, I'm not a big Funko Pop person, but I noticed I found this guy right here. This is a Walmart exclusive, only at Walmart, Funko Pop, number $4.99 is the Red Hulk Funko Pop, right? Let me see on the sides and turn around for you to see on the back right here. Alright, so like I said, Walmart limited edition, you know. Well, you see the price from the thrift store. They wanted $4.77, alright? Well, like I said, it was one of those days where everything you buy is half off, you know. So that was half off that price. And I look it up. This ain't going too much. You can go to Walmart right now probably and get this right off the shelf, but it's going to cost you like $10 to $12 or so, unless you get it online and wait a couple days for it. But I thought it was pretty cool. So the cool story is right when I picked this up, and like I said, I had this now, and I already had this because it was right there in the same area. It was like that when I saw it, and I was like, oh, cool. As I turned to walk away and head to look around the store some more, one of the workers at the thrift store came up to me and was like, hey man, did you just grab that Funko Pop? And I'm like, yeah. And he was like, hey, I got another one, hang on. So he ran to the back real fast and came right back out, and then he brought me this one right here. So this is another Walmart exclusive Funko Pop, number 93, Luke Skywalker, Gold Edition. So let me get a little close up. You can see on the side, Luke Skywalker. On the back right here, what it says, what does it say? It says StarWars.com, Lucasfilm Ltd. Disney Funko Pop is a trademark of Funko LLC, and the gold leafing right here, and as you can see, it says Luke Skywalker bobblehead figurine. So yeah, this is pretty cool right here. I always love finding Star Wars related stuff, and I know it's newer and stuff, but I mean, after somebody buys all the Luke Skywalkers, I mean, I got one. So if you need it, let me know. And I also got a Hulk. You can't have the T-shirt. I'm keeping the T-shirt, but you can get either one of these right here. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for this episode of Matt's Finds. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel down below and hit that like button. That right there will help me get up there quick. Alright guys, y'all have a great day. Peace.